All right, it says I'm live. Look like everything is good right now. It says I'm live, so let me go to my damn. Let me go to this other computer, do a refresh. And matter of fact, let me mute it so I won't get no playback. All right. It's not showing me live. So let me refresh it again. All right, there we go. There we go. Now it's saying we live. So I need to get the video URL so I can pull up my chat. And let's get this thing popping, man, because this is getting crazy too, you know. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people is dying at the hands of cops too, because of cops himself. Would you agree? DJ?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you still hear me?
Yep, can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Now I was saying, let's get this show crack-a-lacking. I said, because, you know, this is one of the reasons as well. I'm looking at that wrong. That we are dying too, because cops scared, arrogant, nervous, and all that shit. Would you agree?
Absolutely. There a lot of times, though, depending on who the cop is and where he's patrolling at, you know, knowing that crime is high, and now that the people are really, really tired of all these different sense shootings. This here is like right here showing that there's a reason why we need to either start policing the police, start doing much more stricter background checks and maybe psychological evaluations on these people, because if you got people with itchy trigger fingers like that there, it could have went really left in that one situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% agree. 100% agree. So let me try to share this and get some people up in here. Man, we can get this show started. We got 4 people in here already.
Nice, nice.
We got 4 people here already, so let me share this and get some people up in here. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna copy my own link and I'm gonna share it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to Team Chris. By the way, I love the group Team Chris. We got some good people in the group. Regardless of whether we agree with each other or not, we got some good people in the group.
Yes, sir.
Got good people in the group.
Group is building and growing as we seem, and the love is coming. So that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother. Well, we know Nathan Cruz done popped in already.
Nice,
I ain't even said nothing yet. He already come in. I ain't even said shit yet. Yeah, I ain't even said shit yet.
Well,
I ain't said a damn thing yet.
They coming, so I guess it's like all you gotta do is say.
I ain't said a damn thing yet. Yeah, Peekaboo said praise Jesus. He said praise Jesus. He said praise Jesus.
You start preaching, all of a sudden everybody start coming, right?
Right. He said praise Jesus. Look, y'all, I'm going to flip this screen because I am making this a call-in show. You want to call in with your thoughts, here go the call-in number right there. You're more than welcome to call in. I got my man DJ C on the phone right now talking with me. What the hell I'm trying to do here? We got people coming in. We got 8 in so far. Talking with me.
Nice.
I'm turning this down. Hold on. What the hell I'm trying to do here? We got people coming in. We got 8 in so far.
Hold on, I'm turning my mic down.
With me.
Nice.
I'm turning this down. Hold on. What the hell I'm trying to do? We got people coming in. We got 8 in so far.
Hold on, I'm turning my mic down.
With me.
Nice.
I'm turning this down. Hold on. What the hell I'm trying to do? We got people coming in. We got 8 in so far.
Hold on, I'm turning my mic down.
With me.
Nice.
I'm turning this down. Hold on. What the hell I'm trying to do? We got people coming in. We got 8 in so far.
Hold on, I'm turning my mic down.
With me.
Nice.
I'm turning this down. Hold on. What the hell I'm trying to do? We got people coming in. We got 8 in so far.
Hold on, I'm turning my mic down.
With me.
Nice.
I'm turning this down. Hold on. What the hell I'm trying to do?
Hold on, DJ. I was getting some feedback. Can you still hear me?
Loud and clear.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, I was getting some feedback right there. So, can you still hear me?
Yep, still can hear you.
I'm still trying to share it out, so give me just a minute. I'm still trying to share it out.
Not a problem.
I'm still trying to share it out, so give me just a minute. I'm still trying to share it out. Do I still got your brother?
Yep, right here.
All right,
Right
cool.
here.
Cool. I try to invite as many people as I can, so let's do what we got to do, man. Let's do what we got to do.
Do what we got to do.
Do what we got to do. So, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This your man Chris Thorns coming to you with a live show on Facebook. We got my man DJ C here, and as y'all see now, this is a call-in number. So, as I do commentary, if you got stuff that you want to say about this situation, you are more than welcome to call in and share your opinions and your thoughts about this. We got quite a few people on the line right now, and this is what's up, man. So what I'm about to show y'all is I'm gonna be switching my screen back and forth. What I'm about to show y'all is somebody posted this in my Team Chris page, and I found this video, in my opinion, very disturbing. You know, and I think this is the reason why cops and citizens are having a lot of problems. Not all just because of us, you know what I'm saying? It is because of them too. You understand? You hear me, DJ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, not because of us, but it's them too, you know, because a lot of them are arrogant, and a lot of them are scared, and a lot of them are nervous, and everything. Now, anytime I believe you a cop and your hand is shaking, or you getting nervous because somebody's hand is shaking, then maybe being a cop is not the job for you. Preach.
Preach.
Maybe being a cop is not the job for you. All right? But I'm going to let y'all decide on what y'all see right here. So, let's do it. Where the sound at? I mean, where the sound at? Hold on. Wait a minute, why I'm not hearing no sound? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything at all either.
Yeah, I'm not hearing no sound. Why am I not hearing no sound? Wait a minute, I think I know why. Hold on. I think I know why. I could be wrong though. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, shit, weapon.
Dude.
Okay. That ain't too loud for you, is it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Now, as y'all see, as the title says, what tinted windows look like. Okay. Now, I know down here in Memphis, police are real heavy about having tinted windows. I don't think you can have it too dark. But apparently other places too, you can't have tinted windows too dark or they're going to automatically look at you as suspect. But let's watch what goes on right here.
Holster your weapon, man. Holster your weapon. What can I do for you?
What do you mean holster my weapon?
Well, you pulling your weapon, so I'm telling you holster.
Okay, first of all, what I just heard, he already told the cop to holster his weapon. What are you telling him to holster his weapon for? He don't even got the gun out. Now, you saw this video before you called in, right, DJ?
Yeah, I saw, because I think he probably knows that usually in traffic stops, knowing how things have been, like, escalating to where cops are getting shot now, it's like he probably didn't want to take the chance and probably was scary at that moment. So he probably just saying, you know what, you don't have to pull your weapon out, but at the same time, no, we're going to see exactly what's going to happen once he says holster your weapon.
Right, but like I said, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, you tell him to holster his weapon when he ain't even got the weapon now. Now, I can understand if he got the weapon now, you tell him to holster it. But that's what normal cops do. When they walk up to you, they're going to have their hand on their hip. And I'm surprised this car right here even walk way up to the window. Because usually, well, I know the cops down here in Memphis, Tennessee, they're not going to walk up way to your window. What they're going to do is they're going to walk just enough to them where you can hear him. You know,
right.
just in
like
case.
a certain distance, I believe. I don't know exactly what it is, yeah.
Right. Now, just in case if you are trying to reach, then he would have time to back up, give even more space. So he can do what he got to do. But let's continue. Let's continue.
Your weapon, because you got nothing to fear. My hands are clearly in.
Okay, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in my vehicle working. Why?
Some kind of PI or something?
Does it appear that I'm doing something illegal?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Step
what?
out for me.
Take.
Let me pause right there. Now, he asked him, are you some kind of PI or something? He says, what am I doing something wrong? Why can't you just answer the question and say, yes, I'm doing private investigation? See, this is what I'm talking about. We prolonged the situation. He could have said, yes, sir, you know, I'm a private investigator. He could have just said that, but that's not what he did. You know what I'm saying? He being a dick towards the cop. All right? And the cop just asked him, are you PI or something? And if he would have told him, yeah, I'm PI, then you know what I'm saying? I think this would have went a lot smoother. But I don't know, because I'm not the one. I'm not the one in this situation. So let's continue.
We just went through this. Your other deputies end up in federal court. Please take your hands off of me.
122.
Now, he put his hands on the guy. Now, I don't understand what's that all about. He got his hands on him, but I guess he trying to do that to take precautions or whatnot. I don't know. I never had a cop that just sit up there and grab my hand like that for no reason. But yes, but let's continue. Let's continue.
Get your watch commanders out. Please get your watch commander out here. Get your watch commander out here. I'm asking you for your watch,
You got anybody
Commander.
else in here?
Nobody's in here. I'm asking.
Uncooperative.
I'm not being uncooperative at all.
You are being uncooperative.
How am I being uncooperative?
You're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
First of all, Deputy, you put.
Pause. Actually, the cop is kind of telling the truth because if you paid attention to what he said, he did tell the guy to step out the car. He did tell him that. You know, a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people caught it at the beginning, but he did tell the cop to step out the car. I mean, damn, the cop did tell him to step out the car. I don't think a lot of people caught that in the beginning, but I did catch it. But let's continue.
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah.
Pulled up here, you took a look. See, I rolled my windows down for you.
Okay.
My hands are clearly visible.
Okay.
And now you're
Just stay
grabbing
right
on me.
there. You just stay right there. Okay?
I haven't moved.
Okay.
So could you please let go of my wrist?
No, I'm not going to let go of your wrist.
Fine.
You just stay right
You
there.
need your watch, Commander.
Okay, we'll get to all of that.
I'm going to ask you again, could you please put your weapon up?
No.
Okay. I didn't hear you request a watch, Commander.
I don't need a request of watch.
I'm asking for your watch,
Okay,
Commander.
we'll get to all that when we're done with you.
I'm asking for your watch, Commander. Deputy
Plunkett.
Plunkett, I'm asking for your watch, Commander.
Okay, we'll get him over here.
Your hands are shaking. That makes me feel very nervous.
Well, you're making me nervous.
Why am I making you nervous?
You're not doing what I'm telling you to do.
I haven't did anything that you asked me to do.
Okay, pause. You know what? I missed this part. I thought the cop was telling him that his hand is shaking, but he's saying the cop hand is shaking. And the cop said he is making the cop nervous. How the fuck is he making the cop nervous? How is that? He ain't trying to move his hand.
That day, traumatized, something. I don't know, but how he's making him nervous, I'm not really sure. Cause if he's like he's cooperating but not cooperating, but he's nervous, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. You got his hand down. The man is not trying to force his hand free or nothing. But you talk about you nervous? What the fuck? You know?
You haven't asked me to do anything.
I told you to step out.
You didn't tell me to step out.
did.
You want me to step
Yes, he did, sir. He did tell you to step out.
It told him firsthand.
Yeah, he did. He told you firsthand step out. Yes, he did, sir. You lied.
out?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'm going to wait now.
That's fine. But your hand doesn't need to be on me. I'm sitting here. My hands are in plain sight.
Yeah, it's affirmative.
Ask for the watch, Commander, please.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, I need your horsepower.
We'll get to all that
Okay,
in good time.
right.
No, don't be reaching.
Man, I'm taking it
Don't be
here.
reaching.
Okay. All right. Now this where it get interesting. This is where it get interesting. Why did you reach? How many times I gotta preach that, man? Don't reach for nothing.
Nope.
Don't reach for shit.
Give him a reason.
Don't.
Do
Yeah,
not give him a
exactly.
reason.
Do not give him a reason. Do not give him a reason. You gave him a reason to pull this gun. But now at the same time, you gotta look at the other side of the coin. He was just going for his earpiece. And I can understand that. But why would you go for your earpiece? Why would your earpiece bother you all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break it down as much as I can, man. Why did your earpiece bother you all of a sudden? That you had to reach and take it out.
Yeah, that maybe phone call might have been coming through, something like that. I don't know, but like you could have pressed a button or something like that, and like or like alert the officer saying that I need to reach for this earpiece real quick. I have no weapons on me. Boom. They probably would have de-escalated the situation too.
Absolutely. My chat room must be frozen, man. I don't see nobody saying shit, or maybe they just waiting. I don't know. My chat room must be frozen. But yeah. So now he got this gun pulled out on him, and you would think now that he got the gun pulled out, and once he said, I'm not reaching for nothing but my earpiece, once he got the earpiece, you would think the cop would put the gun down. But as you see that he didn't do that. So let's continue.
Your gun is shaking, and you pointing your gun at my head.
My gun at your head. Don't fucking reach. I told you.
Man, I took my earpiece
Do
off.
not fucking reach.
Man, you need to put your weapon down. You need to put your weapon down, man.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Hey, you need to get over here, Senior. He's got his weapon at me and he's shaking.
What's going on right now?
It's nothing going on, Deputy. He's got his weapon pointed.
He's absolutely right. You got your gun at me. You seen what I reached for and you shaking. Get that fucking gun out of my face, bro. You seen what I was going for. I got a fucking earpiece. You can stop being shaky now. You can stop being nervous now, okay? That's why I say I believe this cop was being a dick at this point and he was being arrogant. How you gonna be a dick and arrogant and scared at the same time?
Can't.
They don't mix. They don't mix. Okay? Let's continue.
Up my head, I haven't done a thing. He came up here, he put his hands on me. I asked for a watch commander. He's pulling his weapon on me. For what? For what?
I told you what for.
For what?
You're not listening to my commands. Not that I know of.
For what? What is he pulling his weapon on me for? I asked for his watch commander. You the sergeant.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Hey, your guy
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Your senior sergeant's here. Would you tell him to drop?
You see how he tried to talk like he would be the badass now that his watch commander, whoever that guy came in, now he really want to talk tough? All that nervous shit going out the window now all of a sudden. But now he want to talk tough because his watch commander there. I mean, cussing at him and everything. And look at his face. His face just got arrogant all on it. Now he want to be arrogant now. He want to be arrogant now. I mean, he looking as if he wants to shoot this man for real. He want to shoot him at this point. He look like he want to shoot him at this point. Okay?
Right.
Now, yeah, he's really being a dick and he's being arrogant now. All right? All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's continue.
What's going on?
Why is your officer cursing at me?
What's going on?
Why is your officer cursing at me?
Just do what he tells you.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
I understand.
My hands were in plain sight when he came up.
Did you hear the watch commander? He told him the same thing. Sir, just do what he tell you. He's still trying to talk. You could plead your case once you get out the car. He's still trying to talk.
Exactly.
He's still trying to talk. And again, I can't get over this. Look at his fucking face, man. Look at this dude's face looking. I can't wait to bring up my man Peekaboo in. Know what I'm saying? He gonna break it down too. So let's continue.
Put my hands out in plain sight, okay? He asked me, he started being basically disrespectful, telling me, what am I doing here? Would you please tell him to put his weapon down?
Well, he really wasn't being disrespectful, in my opinion. I think he started getting disrespectful when he got the gun now, because, you know, he the big man with the gun now. You agree with me, brother?
Right.
He a big man with the gun now, so that's when he got to start disrespectful. But other than that, though, I believe he was doing his duty. You know, you were parked somewhere and you look suspect and he's going to check out what's going on. Because, like, you don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on either. So he's doing his job to investigate what's going on. Why are you sitting up here with tinted windows? Who knows what you could be doing? You could have a gun in your hand, getting ready to plot on somebody. You could be in that hacking people accounts and shit. I watched cops one time. They put up on a guy in the truck. He had a computer in his lap. And come to find out, he was in the car, know what I'm saying, hacking folk shit. You know? So you got to keep a lot of shit like that in mind. But yeah, look at his face. Even the watch commander's bagging him back. And still look at his face. And he still got the gun drawn. Why the fuck he's not putting the gun down now? You got a lady right here. And you got your watch commander right here. So anything go down, you got 3 against 1. So why the fuck you still got your gun raised?
Yeah, and I was going to say, it's like in this case, now that you have the backup there, you have the witnesses, you could have put the gun down right away.
Absolutely.
That looked like it was a sign, like he was saying, okay, this is what I could have done too if these two weren't here.
Absolutely.
Like that situation was looking like it was going to go left if those two wouldn't have made it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But let's continue. Let's continue.
Got the tape.
Bonnie's getting it. Bonnie's getting it.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
I'm code 5.
Whoa, okay, whoa. Check this out. Did you hear that? Why when he come up and ask you what you doing here, now he want to say he code 5. But when the man previously came up to you, you want to be a dick towards him. Both of y'all was being a dick towards each other. In my opinion, both of y'all was being a dick towards each other. But when the watch commander come by, now you want to say that you are code 5. You code 5 all of a sudden now. Well, you could have just said that to this guy right here. You could have just said that.
Yep.
It didn't have to go this far, to be honest. It didn't have to go this far. But let's continue.
Where do I work? I work as a private investigator. And I just got through dealing with this in federal court with you guys. He pulled his weapon. All I did was remove my earpiece, and he pulled his weapon and pointed at my head. And he's still pointing his weapon at my head. I'm asking you to tell him to holster his weapon.
So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll back it up. Back it up. Keep your hands up. We're going to have you come out so we can figure out what's going on.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I got it. So what? Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna turn around. No problem. No problem.
Now, that message at the end, I didn't too much like it, you know, because the way they went, I mean, but then you go put a message in there talk about join a force or help us cop out, whatever the fuck they just said. I think that was kind of like a taunting move. That, yeah, join us so you could be a dick just like him. You understand? Join our group so you could be a dick just like him. No. What it should have said at the end, give y'all thoughts. Was this cop in the right or was he in the wrong? But no, it says join the force. You might well should have put it in fine print, said join the force and be a dick like him.
Yeah, right.
Right. Join the force and be a dick like him. All right, brother. I'm gonna give my breakdown on it, man. And you say you saw it too, and you get your breakdown on it.
Will do.
And all right. Again, when the cop came and said, "What are you doing here?" Instead of the man just saying, you know, "Hey, I'm on here on private investigation duty," or maybe I'm here on lunch break from doing private investigation. It didn't take nothing to say that at all. It didn't take nothing to say that at all. But he talking about holster your weapon. How you gonna tell him holster your weapon when the weapon wasn't even out? And you heard the cop say, "What you mean holster my weapon?" I would ask him the same thing too. What you mean holster my weapon? My gun's not even out, bro. So what you scared of? All right. Again, he asked him, "What you doing here?" He could have just said like he told the black man, "I'm code 5. I'm private investigator." This didn't have to go this far, dude. It didn't have to go this far. So now, what I'm looking at is the guy in the car started being a dick. He started being a dick, in my opinion. And then once things started getting a little out of hand, when the cop put his hand on him, the cop started getting nervous and shaky. Now, I'll be concerned about that too. What is you shaking for? As a matter of fact, why do you have your hand on me? If I ain't did nothing, why you got your hand on me? I didn't reach. I didn't do anything. So why you got your hand on me? And again, what you shaking for? And he said, well, you got me nervous. How the fuck he got you nervous when he ain't did shit? You understand?
Yes, sir.
How can you say he got you nervous when he ain't did shit? Not yet. So he lets his hand go. This fool reaches his hand up. And what the cop did, pulled out the gun. He pulled out the gun. Pulled the gun out. Now, like I said, that can go two ways. And I'm going to break down that two ways. One, you shouldn't have reached, period. I get a cop that. You shouldn't have reached, period. Two, the man reached for his head. You've been looking at his head this whole time. How the fuck he going to put a gun out his head? Seriously, yeah, exactly. How he gonna pull a gun out of his fucking head? You can't. So both of them was wrong on that aspect. The cop did not have to pull out their gun, and the guy could have been more cooperative. And if y'all want to call in with y'all thoughts, you go to the number right here, 724-444-7444, pin number 144-500#. I think if you press £1, you can come in as a guest, and I'll see you on my board. Matter of fact, let me pull my board up right now and see who on here. Because this is a motherfucking ridiculous. It's a motherfucking ridiculous. We had a couple more people here, but I guess they hung up, but I guess they'll call back in. As a matter of fact, Nathan Cruz. Yeah, bro, I'm talking to you. Call in, man. Let's do it. Let's have a dialogue. Let's let people hear what me and you be talking about. All right? So, Nathan Cruz, if you listening, you go to the number right here, bro. Love to talk to you. I'm not calling you out because you know me and you get along well, bro. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation right here. So, here you go, bro. Call on in. Nathan Cruz. Call on in. Call on in. But now, right. But now, on a serious note, both of them was being dicks at that point. Both of them were being dicks. I would say that. I'm going to call both sides of the corner there. Both of them were being dicks. But of course, now the cop got his gun now, he being more of a dick. Because now he got his best friend in his hand. And you nervous holding his gun at him. And I agree with the guy when he said that. You nervous as hell holding your gun at this man. If your hand is shaking, that trigger gonna go off in a minute. Preach.
Preach.
That trigger gonna end up going off in a minute. So why your shaky ass got this gun in your hand? How about you try bagging back a couple of notches to see what the guy gonna do? And if he being a dick and reaching somewhere else, then I guess it's all fair game. But the guy wasn't doing nothing. He just reached for his earpiece it was a stupid move. He reached for his earpiece. That was a stupid move. That was a stupid move regardless. But at the same time, though, he is not pulling the gun out of his goddamn head. He's not pulling the gun out of his head. So again, when his watch commander came in, now he really want to be Billy Badass, talking shit and cussing and carrying on. Like my grandma said, carrying on. My grandma said they carrying on. Now he cussing and carrying on. Because he Billy Badass. All right?
Is it?
And the watch commander. Oh, fuck. Somebody at my door, bro. Hold on. Damn, I hate being interrupted, bro. Because I was on a roll. I hate being interrupted. Shit.
It happens.
Yeah. But anyway, though, now his watch commander come, he still ain't putting the gun down. He still talking shit. He got his nuts up now. He on hard now. He got his gun up. He on hard now. Yeah, he feel like big shit right now. He on hard now. Because he got all his friends around him now. Now he on hard. He want to be big time now. Yeah, motherfucker, what you gonna do now? It's gonna be 3 against 1. But then you seen the fourth person came up. So now it's 4 against 1. It's 4 against 1. All right? Yeah. It's 4 against 1. But what's all that necessary though?
Right.
Because I thought he said your watch commander. They look like they brought the whole posse.
Which still was good.
They brought the whole posse. Yeah, the whole posse. They brought the whole posse. So, at the end of the day, do I think the cop was wrong? I do and I don't. I'm on the fence with it. I do and I don't. I do because he stopped being a dick. He didn't have to. But I don't because he was doing his duty. If he saw a suspicious car, he did what he's supposed to do. Because if he rolled past that car, let's just say the man was a killer. He could have hurt somebody. And you know what? There's going to be guilty on the cop conscience. I just seen it. He going to be like, man, I just seen that car, but I didn't stop and do anything. And it's going to be on his conscience. If he got a conscience, that's the key word,
right.
conscience. If he got a conscience. All right? So, no.
Right.
I'm on the fence with this one. Okay? But go ahead, bro. Know what I'm saying? Give your thoughts, man. I'm going to invite some more people. And y'all want to call in and give your thoughts. Let me go back to this right here. Here go the number right here. We're going to bring my man Peekaboo in a minute.
Right.
Jones in a minute. So,
Right.
yeah. So go ahead, bro. What you thought about the whole situation?
All right, taking it from the beginning, is that okay? Usually from what we know, and like I guess I'm pretty sure that you know this, like being in Tennessee, and I know this in Florida, that even if you have to like pull somebody over, you call for the backup first before you even step to the car.
Absolutely.
So in this case here, that could have been avoided by just saying, no, what he just could have stayed at like a certain distance back, perform his duties, and don't be a dick about it like you and I agree with, and that way it probably would have went smoother on that end. Now, as far as the private investigator goes, I'm thinking in this case he feels that he's exercising his rights by talking about some old put your gun back in your holster when it wasn't really in. I mean, it wasn't really out of the holster.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, you feel that, okay, these days it's like we feel like, okay, like the cops are like scared of black people right now because of all that's going on. No, they still have a job to do, whether they do good or do bad or in between. They still have a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case here, though, it's like, dude, the first thing that all of us have been taught, whether we're, at my age, 47, you 37, and everybody else out there that's listening,
mm-hmm.
when a cop comes up to your car, you are supposed to do exactly what he tells you to do, ask any question, answer any question that he asks you, and that it will go smooth.
Mm-hmm.
99.9% of sometimes that some of these killings that happen is that we're not cooperating.
Absolutely.
We ain't cooperating, and we know this. And even sometimes, yes, there are some killings that we know about now that done rose from like who knows when. There is dirty cops that's out there. There are officers out there that don't uphold the law, and that they feel that just because they have a badge and a gun in their hands that they can do as they please.
Absolutely.
We know this.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, though, even when that's going on, you do what you're told, so that way there's a 99.9% chance that you will walk home or you will drive back home.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, with him being the private investigator, okay, let's even take it a step further. You could have told him I was a private investigator from the jump. Show him, like I said, in this case, let's say if I was in that situation, I said, officer, I'm a private investigator. Is it possible that I can show you my credentials, show you like some type of proof? So that way this can de-escalate right off the bat there. Why didn't he do that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? It's like a lot of times, though, it's like we can shoot ourselves in the foot before anything bad can happen. But knowing what's going on right now to where, like, people are scared of cops. People don't trust cops. Cops are not taking chances with their life. It's like shoot first and ask questions later. This is what happens right here. This is proof.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, let's go to the cop. The one thing that I saw, too, that didn't set well with me is that he put his hands on that man.
Absolutely,
he had no right because guess what?
Yeah.
He did not do no wrong in this case. Whether he spoke to him the wrong way and that has got his blood pouring, like, oh, why ain't you listening to me? I'm a cop. Because that's what it sounds like to me. Why did you put your hand on that man? Whether it's on his wrist, whether it's on his forearms, or anything else like that. In a way, that's assault, because guess what? He did not do no wrong. If he has his hands in plain sight, you putting your hands on him, your hands are shaking and all that stuff, he can feel that you're nervous and all that. That's a strike against you. That's not against the guy that's in the car.
Preach.
Okay? That's the main thing that I didn't like right there. It's like, whoa. In all my times that I've been driving, I've been pulled over a few times. I've had to have tickets, with 99.9% of those times that I did get stopped, I did what I was told. I was in and out. I'm still here to live to tell about it. But we know that there's people out there that probably tried to do the same thing and didn't make it, and we know that. But at the same time, it's like, all you have to do is cooperate so that way you can get up out of these situations, and then whether it's a small fine, maybe it's a ticket or whatever else, it's nothing. But it's just right now the tension is so high that we can cut it with a daggone Ginsu knife or with a daggone sawzall jaws of life. People don't want to take chances no more. People are saying, like, people want to say, he called for the watch commander right off the bat. Now, in this case here, I see that it might have been for protection in this case because, okay, this guy is nervous or whatever else. I wouldn't want to be by myself with that dude neither, knowing that, okay, if he's reaching for an earpiece, which we're going to get to that in a second.
Absolutely.
He reaches for an earpiece, now he has the gun drawn on him, pointing dead at his head.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem right there.
Absolutely.
That's a big problem.
Y'all in the chat room, do me a favor because I'm trying to see if my chat frozen or not. Throw us some thumbs up or hearts so I can see that it's still working, if y'all don't mind.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure my shit ain't frozen, you know. Okay, it's going, it's moving.
All right, it's moving. Okay.
I think the relationship rehab is watching too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
All right.
So that's what's up.
Yeah. That's serious right there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. But keep it coming like Keith Sweat. Keep it coming. Girl, I want it. I can never get enough of your loving. Do me, baby. Drive me crazy. Keep it coming. Girl, I want it. Let me take this time and get some shout-outs. I'm just going to shout out everybody who I see. There you go. Relationship rehab. What's going on, Brother Brian? Brother Brian, if you want to call in with your thoughts, if you seen what I just did, brother, I would love you to call in and get your thoughts. Me and this man, we supposed to do a show. I got to get with him, but, you know, every time I think I'm ready for him, man, I got some other shit on my plate I got to do, or somebody sending something they want me to talk about, man. But me and that brother got to get together, man. We got to get together, man, because I got some questions for him. I got some questions for him about relationships, and maybe he can help me look at something on a different side of the card, you know. So, but anyway, let me get some shout outs. Let me shout out. Oh, we got the honey dip Mucha Mendez up in here.
Hello, Mucha.
Yeah, we got my man, the relationship rehab up in here. Don't you know? Tommy said they took down his channel, the Guru and the Whore channel. Some asshole flagged it and took it down.
Oh, come on.
That's what I'm saying. What did they do to get that shit taken down? Not a damn thing.
I have no idea.
But we'll talk about that later. We got Mr. Summers in the building. We got my heart.
That's my girl right there. Yeah. We were talking a long time the other day about some music and stuff here, so
right.
Shout her out.
We got the sweetie man to know Mick in the building. That's my heart right there. It's well, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if these people still in the building or not, but it's just showing me that they joined. We got my man Reggie in the building. That's what's up.
All right.
We got Dave Antoine, a.k.a. Chisel Adonis here joined. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that dude, yeah. I fuck with that dude. Okay, he says back up now. Cool. Hey, it's always a pleasure to have my brother Paul Sykes in the building. He in the building. Let's see who else over there. There go another one, my heart, Josetta. Hey, Josetta, how you doing, baby? That's another one, my heart. We got my man Nathan Cruz in the building. Nathan Cruz, man, me and that man be having some good conversation. I think sometimes he be trying to challenge me, but I told him I ain't scared to step up to him. I ain't scared.
I ain't scared of you,
yeah, boy. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I ain't scared of you. Mr. Milky Cookies. Yeah, Milky Cookies. Yeah. We got another one of my favorite ladies, Sharice. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, Shay.
Hello.
Yeah, we got Darren Michael Wade in the building. That's the Listen Doctor. That's my dude. What's going on, homie? What's going on, brother? We got Michael Day Rosette. I don't know how to say your last name. Do you have to call in and tell me what your last name is? You know what I'm saying? He in the building. Oh, here, somebody talk about they frozen. Somebody say they froze. Somebody said something about a troll or something. Who's a troll? Oh no. Peekaboo Jones in the building. We got Brandon Lynn says she joined. I don't know if she's still in the building or not. That's the pretty blue-eyed girl. We got my girl Map Harris. We got my girl Map Harris in the building. Hey Map. We got my girl Blue Mickey. We got my girl Blue Mickey joined. You know what I'm saying? Another one of my favorite ladies. And all praise to my little sister, Sherelle Paraham. I hope she's still listening now because you need to hear this. You need to hear this. You haven't seen in a while, so you need to hear this. We got the first lady, Lene Tanner. Hey, baby, how you doing? We got brother Leon Stokes in the building. What's going on, Leon? What's going on, brother? It said Diane joined. Hey, Diane, how you doing, babe?
We got Kim Caudill. Said she, if I said that right, she joined. If y'all still in the building, for those who name I call, you still in the building, throw us some hearts and some thumbs up so I know you still in the building. Kim, Teresa, okay, this must have been the beginning. Teresa Wallace, if she's still in the building, I know that woman personally. Teresa Wallace in the building. All right. And I think that's all right now. That's all right now. So I gave my thoughts. You gave yours.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. We covered a good amount about it and everything. But the last thing I did want to say is like sort of like paralleling on what you was talking about. Like once the backup came, the watch commander, the other lady, and probably one more guy came up. The guy still didn't put his weapon away. The question now becomes is, okay, was your intent to shoot that guy just because he didn't listen to you?
Mm-hmm.
Or in this case here, knowing that the backup was coming, it's like, okay, was that just a scare tactic now?
Absolutely.
You have to look at it from all angles in this case, because I said it before and I'm going to say it again. You don't know what's going to happen these days out there when you get on that road. If you pull